Well, welcome to the channel. It's Saturday afternoon and we're up here at Wat Sat Keitham, and I've never been in this temple before. Just kind of happened to pass it the other day when Lek and I came up here and to get something to eat. And it's really beautiful back in the back. Just really amazing. Like I said, I never knew it was here. But anyway, I took some video here. It'll be in the front of the video. And now I'm going to head out to the street and we're going to walk through the streets out here. We found a really cool restaurant the other day that I want to show you. And at the end of the walk, we'll sit down and have some decent food. But anyway, we'll see you in a little bit. Well, I just found this on the way out. It says the Museum of the Lord Buddha's relics from 5 countries, together with relics variants of holy monks from all over Thailand. I think we'll go up and check that out. I'll have to take my shoes off, but that's okay. I got plenty of time to put them back on later. And I don't know if I'll ever get back out this way again, so we'll go check it out. And then we'll hit the streets. In the last video, I was telling you about some of the bad things, or some of the things you have to look out for in Thailand and Chiang Mai. In this one, I'm going to tell you some of the good things and some of the reasons why I picked this place to live. Wow, this is really beautiful. This is really pretty. These are the ashes of some of the deceased monks. And it looks like probably from all over Thailand. Walk around, I don't want to disturb this lady. This is really beautiful. Man. All right, well, let's head out of here. That's really interesting. And I had no idea this place was even here. But see if I can get my hat on right. It's really hot right now. And anyway, I'll walk downstairs and put my shoes on, and we'll go hit the streets, and I'll tell you all the good things about Chiang Mai. Well, I forgot to leave any money in there. So I'm going to put, and I just put my shoes on, so I'm going to put 20 baht here. This is where the monks hang out. I'm sure they'll get it. This is kind of their little resting place. Kind of looks disarranged, but whatever. But anyway, we'll walk on out of here and hit the streets. I'm going to shut you off until I get closer to where I want to be, which is about a block or so north of this place. We'll see you in just a few minutes. But we'll go ahead and start our walk now, and we're going to walk up into Santitham, or however the hell you pronounce it. I never do get it right, but I try. But this is a nice little area. There are a lot of shops and a lot of places to eat, and a lot of people, a lot of mixture of both Thai and foreigners. A lot of foreigners like to live up here because it's close to the city and it's pretty reasonable. Anyway, I'll turn the camera around so you can see where we're at. I'll let them get ahead of me so I don't hold them up. But as I was saying, you know, there's a lot of great things about Chiang Mai. And the thing that sticks out with me the most is, number one, the people are friendly. They're very friendly. They'll go out of their way to help you. I've just found it to be nicer than any place I've been in Thailand. And I mean, the people are nice everywhere in Bangkok and all that, but here they seem to be just a little bit nicer and a little bit more friendly, and make you feel a little bit more welcome. Hello.
Hello.
It's like, oh, crepes. Okay. This place will be busy in about an hour or so. And we'll hang a left down here. But that's one of the reasons that Chiang Mai is so great. And the other thing is, I'll be honest with you, it's a hell of a lot cheaper to live here than some of the other places in Thailand. Now, I'm sure you can get out in Isan and find you a bamboo shack for, you know, $400 or $500 baht a month. But you know, here you can find good living conditions, good accommodations. You can rent a nice 3-bedroom house here in a Mueang gated community for anywhere from 8,000 to 20,000 baht, and there's plenty of them on the lower end. When I first moved here, first house we rented, that's what it cost us, 8,000 baht a month. And the price of food here is cheaper. It's, you know, the street food, the restaurant food, it's all a lot cheaper than Bangkok, by far. And even Phuket and Pattaya. And we notice the difference when, you know, when we travel. Yeah, we've eaten here a few times, I'm pretty sure. Or it may be further on down. Yeah, it is further on down. It's not this place. But it's reasonable. You know, we're still seeing some places where you can get 30 baht meals, but you know, with the inflation that's hitting us right now here in Thailand, you know, they are raising the prices up and things are getting more expensive. Gas is more expensive, food's more expensive. I don't know about beer because I don't drink, but you normally in a situation like that, the beer and cigarettes are the first thing to go up. And cigarettes went up a long time ago. But again, I don't smoke anymore, so I don't know what they cost. But in general, you know, the only thing that Chiang Mai doesn't have is a beach. And if you've got to have a beach, well, then Chiang Mai's not the place for you. But everything else it's got. Oh, there's a hat shop right there. Yeah, it makes all kinds of hats. Huh. Serves food too. Interesting. This is really a neat little area. But again, you got to get out on foot to enjoy it. Now this is where we ate. We had some really good sushi here. If I'm not mistaken, this is it. Yeah, I'm sure it is. But that and the fact, you know, another thing you have to look at when you find where you want to live, being an expat, you want to be by an airport. You know, when I lived in Hua Hin, at the time I lived in Hua Hin, the short time I lived in Hua Hin, if we wanted to travel, we had to take a 4-hour bus ride into Bangkok to the airport. Now I think it's changed. I think they're flying out of Hua Hin, but it's extremely expensive. But that's the other thing that you have to think about. You know, you want to be by an airport. You want to be by a city. You know, the thing that I like about Chiang Mai is where I live in Hang Dong, I'm pretty much 2 minutes to the rice field, 5 minutes to the mountains, 15 minutes to the city, 15 minutes to the airport, 2 minutes to the hospital, a couple minutes to the police station. The market's right down the street. I don't really need a motorcycle or a car. I could walk just about anywhere I wanted to go down there. But I'm not in the center of the city. I'm not in the center of Chiang Mai, where I can get away from the traffic, get away from the noise, and you know, get some peace and quiet. But still, I'm close enough to enjoy it. You know, I can drive up here anytime I really want to. Okay, now we're coming to the center here of the roundabout, and I think I'll go to the right. But that's, you know, that's some of the reasons why, you know, I picked Chiang Mai. When, you know, I'm kind of comparing this to my 3 months in Hua Hin, when we up and pulled steaks. Oh, there's Mango. Miss Mango. Hello. When we pulled up stakes and sold out and moved to Hua Hin, thinking we were going to be happy, I found it very hard to acclimate myself down there. It was a lot different from Chiang Mai. There were a lot more people. Traffic was a lot worse. You had your Saturday and Sunday vacationers coming in from Bangkok. The traffic was just murder. And you know, like I've said many times before, in Hua Hin, if you got more than 100 meters away from the beach, you're in pretty much a shithole. Potholes in the road, wild dogs. The water was horrible as far as your drinking water. Sometimes we'd open up the tap and it'd come out black. And after 3 months, I just told Leck, I said, that's it, I can't take any more of this. We got to get out of here. And just like we came, we left. And she said, where do you want to go? I said, I want to go back to where I came from. I was happy. You know, I knew everybody. I knew where to get my food. I knew how to take care of myself. You know, the doctors knew me. Here's a neat little restaurant. Oh. Swadee Kap. And I felt comfortable. Now see, here's a row of townhouses, or 2-story houses. I would venture to say you could probably rent an apartment here for probably between $3,000 and $5,000 a month. That's generally what they go for up here. But you know, that was a lot of it. I just could not get acclimated in Hua Hin. And you know, you're saying, well, there's other towns. Yeah, there are. And the thing about it was I was happy as a pig in mud where I was. The only thing that drew us, excuse me, the only thing that drew us away from Chiang Mai was the smoke. So far, thus far, we're in pretty good shape right now. There's all kinds of places in here. And I just found everything was easier for me to do here. You know, when we got away from here, we kind of realized how well we had it. Now, here's a photography studio and store. Oh, they got all kinds of stuff here. We realized how good we had it where we were. And it ended up coming back, and we have no intentions of moving again. That broke us. All kinds of restaurants up here. That's still early, and a lot of them aren't open. I had hoped to have gotten out a little bit earlier today, but Leck had a few things she needed me to do, and boom, you know, it's in the afternoon. I don't like walking in the afternoons too much when it gets real hot. But we do what we got to do. Oh, there's an ATM bank right there. Busy little place. That's cute. Need to get like one of these hats with ears. I don't know which one to get her, that one or that one. I think I'm going to keep walking straight. I have walked around here before, but I think I'm walking, if I'm not mistaken, I came from that way. So I'm going to keep walking straight ahead. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Those are my reasons. But, you know, the other thing is I'm not a city boy. You know, I was brought up in the city, but ended up, you know, moving to Tennessee, where I lived out in the mountains, and I kind of wanted to stay that way. And although I'm not in the mountains, I can be there real quick, and that's what I like. Ooh, fried banana. Fried banana. Party top. You know, I've said this before. Our original plan, looks like I'm kind of coming to a dead end here, unless I go left, which will take me, I don't know, we'll go see. That's cool. Our plan was to move every 5 years, but you know, we like Chiang Mai so much that we decided to stay and build a house. Really, I had no idea that the smoke would get as bad as it did, and it really got bad in 2015, 16, and 17. Let me just see, they do that to keep the dust down. Oh, what that place is? Huh. Oh, computer. Pretty cool. But, and you know, a lot of it too isn't smoke. A lot of it's dust. When we don't have any rain here for a long time, it gets really, really dusty. And a lot of that is what we're getting right now. Because I'm not seeing that much burning. Usually, you know, you could look out in the back and there'd be 5 or 6 good fires going, and you can see the smoke rising up in the sky, but we're not seeing that now. So this is basically dust. And that's why you'll see a lot of people out here hosing down the streets. Empress Apartments. I have no idea where we're going to end up. I know we're going to end up at the end. We're going to end up at a nice restaurant and have brick oven cooked pizza. But that's a little ways from here. And this restaurant that we're going to go to, I've been living here 11 years and I never knew it was there. Lex found it the other day and we went and had breakfast, and I'll put a picture of our breakfast up in the left-hand corner here by my finger. You can see what we ate. It was really good. And oh, look at that plane going right over those apartments. Pretty neat. I wonder where we're at here. But she found it. We went and the food was just really, really good. And on Saturdays from 4 to 9, he cooks pizza in a brick oven. So I'm hoping we'll wind this video down right around the time it is to head over there and order a pizza. Now, I don't know what these are apartments of some sort. I don't know if it's government housing or not. It's kind of hard to say. Walk around here, everything's closed right now. If I can get around it. Oh, I bet these places are banging at night. I can hear it now. The police are notorious for raiding bars up here for selling liquor at night. I have no idea where this is going to take me out, but we're going to find out. I got up real early this morning, and I hit the bike about 6 o'clock. And wow, a nice swimming pool. Look at that. Wow. I hit the streets about 6 o'clock. Did 11 kilometers, and my left knee is in really good shape. I have no complaints, but my pain now is in my right knee. But it's it's nothing like what I had when I tore my meniscus. So I think it'll fix itself right up. And I'm taking 1,500 milligrams of glucosamine every day, and they say it takes a couple of months for that stuff to kick in, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll get a little bit better. My left knee's fine. It's my right knee now, and it's not that sharp pain. It's just Santitham Mansion, M-A-N-T-I-O-N, but it's supposed to say mansion. Huh. Yeah, can't get in over that way. Tiger's Tea. That's your barber shop right here. Oh, we'll walk down this way. Here with me. Huh. I want to walk across the street here. Looks like they got everything. I don't know how those prices are because I don't drink. Got Jägermeister, $11.59. Jack Daniel's, $16.89. That'd be about $45 or more. I don't know. Like I said, I don't drink, so I don't keep up on the prices. Swaddy Cap. It's a neat little place. But I came through the city today, around the moat, and it's getting crowded now. It's not crowded, but you can tell that people are coming, and you know, we're getting an influx of tourists now. Quite a few people out walking around, and these don't appear to be locals. And they don't appear to be people from within Thailand. It looks like they're from out of country coming in. That's pretty neat. Huh. Okay, we're back again. We had a battery go out. Now we're on battery number 2. And I'm gonna get my bearings. I can see what time it is too. 2:37. I still got plenty of time, but start making it back towards the motorcycle. The thing that you know, like I said, it's really laid back in Chiang Mai. It's not rush. You know, you've got your things that are cultural, and got a lot of things to see around here, places to go. You know, and you don't have to drive that far. You know, you can drive down to Mueang, and you know, 30 minutes you're in the rice fields and the mountains, and you know, they have rafting and hikes you can take, and just places to go. But then, you know, when you live outside the city, you're far enough away from the hustle and bustle of the city, you can relax, and it's not that fast pace all the time. And she's getting ready to cook her food. And that's what drew me back here. When, again, I'm going to refer to Bangkok and Phueak because those are the places I've spent the most time. You know, in Bangkok, you're going at boom, 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 boom. You know, it's just, you're going here, got to go there, and you know, it's a pain in the ass to get across town. It's a pain in the ass to really go anywhere. And Phueak was kind of the same way. It was really a trip to try to get anywhere over there, anywhere, especially on a motorbike. Like that one accident while she was there. And, I didn't like it. And again, that's not saying that I couldn't find someplace else in Thailand that I liked as much as here. It's just that I'm completely satisfied. You know, why hunt? You know, when you feel like you have the best life that you have, you know, stick with it. Stick with something that you know works. I wish we had done that, and you know, when we sold the house, we could have sold the house and, you know, bought something smaller or anything, you know. But You know, we didn't know that we would feel so out of place. And that's basically how I felt down there. I felt like a fish out of water. It wasn't the fact that I didn't have any friends, because I really didn't have that many friends up here. You know, I had a few people that I ran around with, but nothing, you know, nothing that, you know, was real drastic or anything like that. So that wasn't it. And I made friends down there. I had a couple guys that I hung out with and rode motorcycles with and stuff. It was just the feeling, you know. I couldn't get used to it. And one friend of mine down there had a restaurant, and nice guy. He was from Boston, and we got to be friends. And he kept telling me, he said, you know, oh, you'll be fine, you'll get used to it. It's nice here. But he loved the beach. He didn't want to be away from the beach. To me, the beach meant nothing. Really meant nothing. And when we finally made the decision to pack it up, and we made the decision quickly, it wasn't something we hem-over over. It was I walked in the room and she looked at me and said, you want to go? And I said, yes. And from that point on, we were going. So, you know, it wasn't something that we thought about much when it came to coming back here. Hello. Whew, is it getting hot? Yeah, see, here's some two-story houses. We'll walk down this way a little bit. See, I don't think I could live tight in close like this. It's just a little bit too tight for me. But they do it and they get along fine. Another thing too that I found living here versus living in Hoi An, I had a heck of a time getting my money situation straightened out, getting the bank accounts opened. Even though it was the same branch, I had a much harder time down there. And I think it was probably just the branch I was dealing with more than anything else. But you know, when you start having those problems, that's what gets your mind thinking. You know, I can put up with a lot of stuff, but you start messing with my money, we're gonna have some problems. And I just, you know, it was just a pain in the butt every time I went to do anything with the bank down there. Whereas up here, it's a lot simpler. And it's because they're so used to people. And you know, there are a lot of foreigners in Hoi An, so why they wouldn't, you know, be easy to deal with, I don't know. But it just seemed like everything was a hassle. And we'll walk down this way, because eventually this is where we're going to eat. People were out. Busy. I hate to say it, but I might have to get out my Google Maps to find my way out of here, but I think this is the same way I walked in. And I really don't want to come back in the same way, or go back out the same way. I think we will head down here to the left, or straight ahead. Yeah, because here's the restaurant I want to eat on. And I'll bring you back here. I don't think yeah, he's got the fire going. see the smoke coming out of the chimney. Closed on Monday. Pizza on Saturday, 16 to 2100. Yeah, we'll come back. Santitham. Hello. Yeah, we'll come back here at 4 o'clock. Because the pizza in the pictures look really, really good. And I will hit this one last road here and I'll get back to the bike and come back here at 4 o'clock. Somebody enjoying their ride. Hello. Afternoon. When you're tired, hell, you don't know what time of day it is. You don't even know what day it is. We saw this place yesterday and thought it was pretty cool. Munch and More Cafe. Dream Massage. We were looking at this house too. Pretty neat. Phueak Place. Oh. Thank you. Please wear a face mask. All right, folks, well, listen, I'm going to end this video for now right here. And I'm going to go back and walk to the motorcycle. I'll show you this, too. It's kind of neat. Little townhouses. There's a nice house right there. Some of these are really fixed up nice. I'm AIM. AIM for chocolate happen. Yes, I can eat chocolate anytime. Oh, they're selling the business. Or at least this part of it anyway. Well, again, I'm going to close it out now, and I'll be back here in just a second when it's 4 o'clock and it's pizza time. Be back in a minute. Don't go away. Yeah, I can smell that wood. Man. Yeah, takes a while for it to heat up.
Yeah. It's almost.
Mm-hmm. A really nice place. I think they're gonna have the game on live. Oh, banoffee pie. This is what I liked over here. He's got his whole menu up here. And then over here, this is his daily menu. Pig organ soup. Pretty cool. Nice and clean too. That's what I like. Oh, I'll sit over here. Well, we'll order our pizza and sit down and have something to eat. We had breakfast here the other day. It was about 415 baht, but oh God, it was a lot of food. It was really, really good. He makes his own bread and it's toasted just perfect. Like I said, I'll put those pictures right there. Here it comes. Ooh, thank you. Oh, that looks good. I'm gonna have some pizza. I'll tell you how it is when I'm done. Well, that was really good. That was some of the best pepperoni that I've had in Thailand. I don't know where he gets it, but it's better than anything I've had at any of the other restaurants in Thailand, as far as the texture and the taste and the quality of it. But pizza was really good. It's thin crust pizza, which is not my favorite, but for thin crust, it was really good. And I'll pin the location here, and they're open. They serve pizza on Saturdays from 4 to 9. And other than that, it's breakfast, and he's closed on Monday. But his breakfasts are really good. But anyway, I'm gonna head for the hills and head for home and start working on this video. Appreciate if y'all lasted this long, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.